guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my most anticipated releases for 2025. Like just looking up all the books that were coming out this year like got me so excited and also stressed me out a little because I'm like, this is a long list. How am I gonna read all of these? But obviously I'm gonna make it work because I feel like almost every single one of my favorite, at least romance authors, are dropping this year, and all of the books just look so fun. So I'm just gonna get right into it because we have a lot of fun titles, and I'm gonna go in order of the year. So, okay, starting out with one that I'm sure most of us are aware of, Onyx Storm is released, I think, January 21st. So I'm so excited for that. I've heard that bookstores are doing like midnight release parties, and that's just so fun. I don't know if I'll make it to one of those, but I'm definitely going day of Barnes & Noble. I'm getting that book. I'm so excited. But I will say, I don't know what I'll do if I don't have TikTok. Tell me all the theories, because I decided I'm not going to reread the first two books before it because I just, at this point, I don't think I have enough time. Hopefully I can get the little read in between the lines and understand some of the theories, but we'll see. Next, this almost made it to my list simply because of the title, which is Out of the Woods. This is by Hannah Bonham Young. I mean, Out of the Woods, one of the best Taylor Swift songs. Like, I've been reading a lot of Hannah Bonham Young lately, so I think this will be a really fun book. I'm gonna be so honest, I didn't even look at the little synopsis because I'm gonna read it. I like the title, so I'm gonna read it. And also, she's a good author. I do like her work. Next, we have Dream Girl Drama by Tessa Bailey. This is the next in the Fangirl Down series. I love this series. I think this is so fun. I didn't like the second book as much as the first, but I still thought it was a fun book. And this one I think is going to be really cute. Or very smutty, honestly. It does have a little bit of a weird premise, but I don't even care. They're going to be step-siblings soon. Their parents are engaged, and he's a hockey player. And she's just kind of like a ditzy heiress. Like, I don't know if she has a job, but she was really sweet. I enjoyed her introduction in the last book, and there's definitely a lot of tension between the two. So I think this is going to be really good. And that comes out February 4th, so soon. So very excited about that one. Next, we have The Rebel Witch by Kristen Cicarelli. I am so excited for this. One of my favorite books from last year was The Heartless Hunter, and this is a sequel to that. Oh my god, I finished the book. I'm like, please tell me the second one is out. Fortunately not, but I'm glad I don't have to wait too long. Like, February is soon. I can survive that long without. And like, for once, I'll still have the book like fresh in my mind, and I won't have forgotten everything. Like, what a little treat that is. That is coming out February 18th. Next, we have The Charlie Method by Elle Kennedy. This is coming out February 25th. This is the next in, what is the name of this? I don't know the name of this series, but it's like in the Briar U universe. This is the kids, so this is the third series in that universe. I love it so much. I love Elle Kennedy. I love her little hockey universe. It's so good. This one should be interesting though. I'm pretty sure this is about a throuple. And they kind of like set the stage for this in the second book. Like, two of the guys on the hockey team like have an interesting relationship where they like sleep with women together, and like one of them was starting to like catch feelings a little in the second one. So I'm very curious how this is gonna go, but I love Elle Kennedy. I love hockey romance. I loved the book before this. The Grimm Effect was cute, and it was cute that she's Garrett Grimm's daughter. I did enjoy that a lot, but I really enjoyed the second book. So let's hope this is another, I think I gave that almost 5 stars. So let's hope this is another good one, though I will say I'm not usually one for the throuple. I'm going in with an open mind. So next we have Wild Side by Elsie Silver. I think this is in the Rose Hill series, which I think is all single dads. I love it. I love the single dad trope. And I loved the last book in this. The first one, but second one, so good. So hopefully this is just as good, but either way, I'll read anything Elsie Silver writes. She has this formula for the perfect like cowboy romance. They're not even like cowboy, but it's like small town. She just knows how to do it. Like, it hits every time. So this should be very good. I'm very excited. And that's March 4th that's coming out. Next, I didn't think we'd ever get another one of these, but Suzanne Collins is coming out with Sunrise on the Reaping March 18th. I mean, I will be sad. That is another one, like, I will be going to the bookstore a day of, getting the book and reading it in a day. Because I just, like, reading The Hunger Games, it's just something that, like, makes me feel like a kid again. Because I read that series in 7th grade. I literally remember sitting at lunch, talking to all my friends, Team PETA, Team Gale. Like, I feel like Hunger Games was, like, my Twilight. Like, I loved that shit so much. I also enjoyed Twilight, but Hunger Games, like, lives in my head rent-free. And so when Songbirds and Snakes came out and then the movie, like, I was like, oh, now I have to go back, and I reread the whole trilogy. It was so fun. And it's Haymitch and another quarter quell. Like, what did we do to deserve this? I fear it's not a positive thing, as Suzanne Collins really has a lot to say on our society. But hey, if this is what we get, I'll take it. Next, we have Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. This comes out April 1st. I honestly didn't look to see if this was a continuation on the, like, Just for Summer series, so maybe I should look into that. But again, I think I've read almost all of Abby Jimenez's books. I love her writing so much. It's so beautiful. Like, I literally cried reading her last book. Like, there's just something about the way that she writes all of her characters, and she's, like, able to, like, get, like, emotional and do a deep dive on them with, like, not that much time, and still, like, focus on the romance and everything too. So I just really enjoy it. So I'm very excited for this. And, like, just in time for summer. I feel like a lot of her books are summery, and the cover for this definitely gives me summer. Also, once again, I don't know if I'm like, is she a Swiftie? Because Say You'll Remember Me, sitting in a nice dress, staring at the sunset. Another banger by Taylor Swift. I love all the 1989 references. This is amazing. And then on the same day, April 1st, we have Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake. I've slowly been making my way through all of her books. Big fan. I enjoy the writing a lot. I still need to finish the Atlas 6 series, but this looks like it's a standalone. Hopefully not. I'm in the midst of too many series at the moment. I'm really trying not to start anymore. So hopefully this is not a series. It looks like a standalone to me. It looks really interesting. It's like kind of like a rich family. The CEO dad dies, and it's like follows the siblings and kind of each of their individual stories and how they're fucked up. So always love a family drama-esque book, but I have a feeling like there'll be some kind of like magical realism in it too, because that is what she does best. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Next, we have Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I think this is the end. I think this is the trilogy. I'm excited to see what comes next. I honestly, like, I'm keeping my expectations for this low. I've enjoyed them, but it's kind of like, I enjoy them when I go in with low expectations. So I hope this is just cute, romantic-y, good wrap up to the series. Next, April 15th, we have Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the next in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Such a fun series. If you like Elsie Silver, you will also enjoy this. So fun. Small town romance, all interconnected standalones. I enjoyed the third book in the series so much. I honestly thought it was going to be the last one, but I saw they sprinkled some seeds for the next book, which is going to be about a girl who was left at the altar and her childhood love. So I think it's going to be fun. I loved the first book, loved the third book, about the second, so hopefully this goes along the lines of the first and the third more. Next, we have Great Big Beautiful Life, Emily Henry, April 22nd. I'm just so excited. I have a feeling this is going to be a banger. Funny Story was a banger, and I feel like her writing just gets better. Though I will say I love everything she writes. Some more than others, but yeah, I've been liking the new stuff she's been putting out more and more, so I'm really excited about this. I think this is gonna be really good. Once again, I don't think I know what this is about, but I enjoy books more when I go in like surprised. Like if I read the premise, then I'm kind of like waiting for those things on the back of the book to happen. But if I go in no expectations, then it's like so fun. I also like doing that with movie trailers too, because I feel like movie trailers tell you everything. So I'm like, I like to be surprised. So I hope I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I bet I will be. Next, we have One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. This is coming out May 5th. Carly Fortune knows how to write a good summer book, so this is gonna be fun. She just like does the summer formula so well. I loved her first book, Meet Me at the Lake. Her last book was so good. Also, I'm pretty sure moved me to tears. And it's just like the perfect best friend's brother, like spanned over a couple of years. Like I love that trope so much, and she just did it so well. So I'm really excited about the next book. I think this is once again like childhood love, but they're older now, which I enjoy. There's something about that just that always hits. So especially when it's set in the summertime, like you come home to your little like beach house that you haven't been to in forever, and it's so nostalgic. It's just always gonna hit. So I'm excited about this. Next we have Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. This is coming out May 20th. I think this is the last in the series. I'm actually gonna be so sad when this ends. I hope she does another spin-off series. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a Rio story because my king deserves a book by now. Like he has sat through every other book and watched all of his friends find love. So I really feel as if he deserves it, and my heart goes out to him. But I'm so excited. Like I feel like everyone like has anticipated Rio's book. So hopefully this is good. I honestly have no idea what tropes or anything. I don't know if she's like dropped synopsis of this yet. I think they need to do a book on the coach. Comment below if you agree. Next we have a Taylor Jenkins Reid book. This is so exciting because did she drop one last year? Like I think the last one she dropped is Carrie Soto's Back, and that was a bit ago. I think I've read every single one of her books. I love her writing. It's so beautiful. God, yeah, she just like doesn't miss. Even like Carrie Soto's Back, I don't know if people loved, but I really enjoyed. I love Malibu Rising. I love that she does different decades for each. Like I literally feel like I'm transported to that time, and like it puts me in like the mood of what the book is. Like she is just such a good writer. Like I literally feel like I'm inside the book when I'm reading it, and it's so good. I'm really excited for Atmosphere. June 3rd, a summer book. Love a summer read. So this will be really fun, and I'm really excited. Once again, no idea what it's about. I don't want to know. Then June 17th, we have Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. She is known for the magical realism, kind of like fairy tale with a romance in it. No idea what this is. I need to like hop on reading the rest of her books. I have a novel love story here. I read 7 Year Slip, so I'm gonna try to read some more before the new one comes out. But I enjoyed 7 Year Slip a lot, and I think her writing's fun, so I'm excited for a new book from her. Next we have a fantasy by Julie Soto, Rose in Chains, coming out July 3rd, so I'm so excited for this. I love Julie Soto. She's written 2 amazing romance novels, and I'm so excited to see her fantasy writing. I think this is gonna be really fun, and it looks like it's gonna be a series. So I know I said no more series, but of course for Julie Soto, I will read anything she writes. Like I'm pretty sure I've given both of her books 5 stars, so this is gonna be really good. I have high expectations for this. And you know the romance is gonna hit, so hopefully the fantasy writing is just as good as the romance. Next, I'm also so excited about this. The Nightshade God by Hannah Whitten. She did Thoughts of King was the first, Nightshade Queen was the second. I loved The Nightshade Queen. I thought it was so fun. I'm really hard on sequels, and I thought it was such a beautifully written sequel. It was like giving me Throne of Glass vibes and like transporting me back to when I read that for the first time. So I enjoyed that so much. So I have been waiting for this book to come out. So I'm really excited, and hopefully it lives up to my expectations. I'll have to look up if this is a trilogy and this will be the last, or if it'll continue on. I don't know which I'd prefer, honestly, but we'll see. I'm very excited about this. Next we have Hot Wax by ML Rio. They did If We Were Villains, which I so enjoyed. One of my top books of the year. Such good like dark academia. And then I have their novella Graveyard Shift here on my TBR that I got for Christmas and I need to read. So this, I think the synopsis just says like 90s rock and roll vibes. Loving that. I think that's gonna be really fun. And then November 20th, we have Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. Also read her entire bookography. Such a big fan. She is such a beautiful writer. I love all of her books, so I'm excited for a new series from her. I think this will be really fun. That is all the books I have written down as my most anticipated releases for 2025. Let me know if there's any you think I've missed. It did start to get a little light towards the end of the year, but I have a feeling that's because not all authors have announced for the end of the year yet, but I could be wrong, honestly. But yeah, I'm very excited. Let me know what you're excited to read in the new year. Talk to you soon. Bye.